If you need to replace your heater core, your air conditioning core, or blower motor, it is all in your upper left corner of your engine bay. If you are replacing your blower motor, it takes 6 bolts to undo it. They're all right here and they go right around, and when you take all the bolts off, make sure that your live and ground bolt is separated, and take your pipe off as well. It's just rubber. It pops off right here and pops off as well as here, and it should just slide right up out of the case. Now, if you are replacing your air conditioning core or your heater core, you need to take the top end of this case off. It is actually split in two by the factory, as you can see right here. That's where it splits off. So you can just take off the top instead of taking the two ends off. And I will be showing you how, or where every bolt is to around the casing. Now, if you are going to take off your heater core, or replace your heater core, sorry, you need to take those off there. The clamps, make sure you unplug this, and as well as this, make sure that's unplugged. And you have to watch out for this piece here. This belongs to your air conditioning. Most of them crack off, most of them right here, but as you can tell, this one here is in pretty good shape here. So when you undo all the bolts from the casing, make sure you just move this gently over to the side, just enough. This wire here will, it's pretty flexible, it will move, but you have to watch out for that because it may break off if it's in bad shape. Some may look good, but those can be deceiving as well. So I will be showing you how to take the top end of the box off. The I don't know what you would call it. I guess I call it a heater core casing, So, there's more than just the casing as well. You had to take the mesh grill off and the rubber trim that goes around there. Okay, so this is the diagram that I'm going to be showing you for the heater box. This is the passenger side spring here that goes here for your bonnet. So this is a common occurrence as well, for your spring to come down and break the casing. So there's a bolt here that goes into the firing wall. Right behind that is another bolt. And then here, that is not a bolt hole, that is actually for a wiring harness. There's a bolt hole here, and that is also for your wiring harness, not a bolt hole. This is a bolt hole, and then you go around your air conditioning core, and there's a bolt here. Make sure you take those bolts off here, and that one, and this one as well. This is a bolt hole, this one, and this is where your heater core will go. And there is also another bolt hole here. So once you have those taken off, you can leave your blower motor on it if you want to. But if if you want to take it off, because this is a bit heavier, taking the box off, the bolt holes are right here, going right around. So then you take off the rubber, lay that to the side. This should come up with ease. And then your rubber, you just take that off. And then this is up where your wipers would be. And I'll show you the holes here. There's one there, and there's one over here that should come off. And there should be a bolt here, and a bolt here, and a bolt back here, just above the bolt where it goes into your firing wall. You take it, and you should be able to take it out of place. And then there will be, down here where the door is, there should be a bolt hole here and here. And you take those off, and in some models there's a bolt hole here in some models, and then you have a bolt hole here that goes into the firing wall, another one here, sorry, and then one more there. And then you take whatever type of tool you want and start going around the casing, because it's put on with glue. And right around, work very gentle with a flat top or something like that. Just work around, and then it should come off. Alright, so how to replace your heater core. Once the top case is off, you would have this little tiny bracket here with this little screw, and this holds it onto this part of the casing, which goes down below, which is a part of the bottom end of it. Bottom end of this casing. So anyway, this holds it down into place so it don't rattle back and forth while you're driving. You take that off. You take your hoses off from the two pipes. A little bit of antifreeze will come out, not much, so you don't need to drain it or anything. So once all that is off, the bracket is off, you grab a hold of this and you wiggle it back and forth and wiggle it back and forth and haul up on it. It will come out of place and it will come up for you. There is a small little bracket down in below holding this down into place as well. Once you put a new one back down, you make sure that it's down in place pretty good. You put it down, you bang it down a little bit, you make sure that these pipes here, these two pipes, almost level with this, but just up a little bit so you can put the hoses back on. And that's what I prefer what to do there. Your blower motor and door. Your blower motor would come off with your top casing. So this is your door here that goes inside the car. What I normally done is when I took the top casing off, I vacuumed out this area here. It was a lot of debris from driving and old leaves and stuff like that. So I decided to clean all that up, because once you turn your blower motor on and this opens up, it's all going inside your car and you're breathing all that old stuff in. So I normally clean that up. Now, how to replace your door, or if it's trapped or something like that, it just opens and closes this way. It don't go inside your car. So if it's stuck open or it won't open, there's something here in the way, or in something in that case, or there could be something trapped in the door here while it was open.